hopefully we can get even more clarity by distinguishing the prostitute and the beast. These are two negative figures in the book of Revelation. We're definitely warned about the threat of each of them, but it's a different type of threat. Just as the two types of beast are two different types of threat, although within the same category of kingly kingdomshipness, the prostitute is yet a different type of threat, and it helps us to see, to clarify what are the different figures here. So going back to original design of the world, the earth was made to be inhabited by a male and a female. Adam and Eve were the original inhabitants of the earth, but they are simply and of course their lives are valuable in their own right. I don't mean to say they are only a foreshadow, but they certainly are, there certainly is a much greater reality. They were foreshadowing the much greater reality of the divine or divine/human male figure, ultimately Christ, and the female figure, his bride. Christ is the new Adam. His people are the new Eve in the new creation. So ultimately, the world was made to be inhabited by this divine male figure and the divine female figure, which is corporate humanity taken together, not one by one individual. Even if you are a man, insofar you are part of the female corporate body of humanity. So that makes sense of in Revelation, we see that the whole system got corrupted. The earth was made to be corrupted or inhabited. The earth is a home for a great cosmic man and woman, God and his people. With sin, God and his people were replaced by the beast as the male figure and the prostitute as the female figure. So that's the main distinction. You can definitely distinguish beast and Babylon and the beast are different things as woman and man are different. The beast is seeking to supplant the authority of Christ, the kingship, the reign and the rule and the dominion of Christ. The prostitute is substituting, corrupting, counterfeiting, taking the place of the church, of Israel, of the bride, of God's collective image-bearing peoples, bringing his glory throughout all of the earth. So that's why the prostitute is also a city, a great city, Babylon, because all throughout Scripture, people taken corporately, or cities, nations, people in their corporate living together, working together, building up society together, are described as women. They are anthropomorphized as women. So the threat that you face as an individual is from these two figures, is not that you are in danger of being the beast. Closest you would come to that is if you are a king, you may be a Nebuchadnezzar-like beast, demonized and with spiritual powers driving you, or a Solomon-like beast with demonic powers guiding you. But in general, your threat as a ordinary human is that you are going to be a member of the great city and the prostitute, which is why you're called to come out of Babylon, because the threat is that you are going to be a citizen of Babylon. You are going to belong. You're going to be a member of this female figure of the woman. But as regards to the beast, doesn't say, come out of the beast or whatever, anything, don't be the beast. Well, you weren't in danger of being the beast in the first place. That the threat is that you take the mark of the beast, just as the redeemed would take the seal and the name of Christ and his Father on their foreheads. So as regards to the beast, you don't want to follow him. As regards to the prostitute, you don't want to be a member of her worldly city.